Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us for another deep dive. Today, we're jumping into Real Gems. It's this popular slot game, lots of sparkle. Our mission really is to unpack what the reviews say, give you the lowdown on what makes it tick. It's some Games Global, used to be microgaming, right? And it's very jewel heavy. 5 reels, 3 rows, lots of diamonds, rubies, that kind of thing. Okay, let's unpack this. What makes Real Gems stand out in, well, a really crowded market?
Well, right off the bat, what's interesting is its core mechanic. They call it 243 ways to win.
Okay, 243 ways. How's that different?
So it's not about fixed paylines,
Yeah.
where symbols have to land in specific spots. Here, you just need matching symbols on reels next to each other, starting from the left. Doesn't matter which row.
Ah, okay. So it simplifies things quite a bit then.
Exactly. The reviews point this out and makes it super accessible if you're new, but honestly, it also just means more potential win chances on every spin. It really opens things up.
Yeah, I can see that. Less intimidating, maybe. But still keeps the excitement. Like they cut the complexity but kept the core thrill. And the betting seems flexible, too. I saw it goes from 25 cents up to $125.
Quite a wide range. Caters to different budgets, for sure.
Right. And the symbols, you've got the usual lower card values, but then these big, shiny gems. Diamonds pay the most, I gather.
That's right. The diamond is the top one. And you've got the Real Gems logo acting as the wild.
The wild. So that substitutes for other symbols to help make a win.
Precisely. Helps complete those combinations. And then there's the gold ring. That's your scatter symbol.
Scatters are key, aren't they? You don't need them lined up, just landing enough of them anywhere.
Exactly. Land, 3 or more scatters, and that's your ticket to the main bonus features. The game's pretty clear about highlighting these.
Okay, so speaking of bonuses, what are we looking at here? What really sets it apart?
Well, there are 2 main ones. First up, triggered by those scatters, is a pretty generous free spins round.
Free spins, always good. How many?
You get 15 free spins. And during those spins, all your wins get tripled.
Tripled. Nice.
Yeah. And what's more, you can actually re-trigger the free spins during a round itself. The potential max payout mentioned is 120,000 coins.
Wow. Okay, 120,000 coins is, well, that's significant. That alone sounds appealing. But I read about another feature, something called the rest spin feature. Sounds pretty unique.
Yeah, the rest spin.
That is interesting.
It lets you respin a single reel after a spin for a cost, I assume.
That's exactly it. So say you land a spin and you're almost there, maybe one symbol short of a big win, or you need just one more scatter for the free spins.
Right.
You can choose to pay a calculated cost to respin just one specific reel while the others stay put. It gives you a targeted second chance.
That feels different. Like it adds a layer of strategy, or at least decision-making you don't usually get. Is it just a gimmick? Connecting this to the bigger picture, I wouldn't call it just a gimmick. Most slots are purely, luck-based, right? This rest spin feature gives you this element of maybe perceived, but sometimes real control, a bit of agency.
Agency, yeah. I like that. You feel more involved.
Exactly. It shifts you from just watching to making a tactical choice, potentially. It appeals to players who might enjoy that little bit of strategic thinking, even within a game of chance. It's a subtle thing, but it really impacts the feel of the game.
Okay, that makes sense. Beyond those features, what about the stats, like RTP and volatility?
Right. The game's designed to be quite player-friendly in that regard. It boasts a pretty high RTP return to player of 97.49%.
97.49%. So statistically, it pays back quite a bit over the long run.
Yeah, that's significantly above average for online slots. And importantly, it's classified as having low volatility.
Low volatility. So more frequent wins, but smaller amounts generally, not chasing huge jackpots.
That's the idea. It means you can generally expect, longer playing sessions for your budget, less dramatic swings.
Okay. So less about the massive rare payout and more about steady engagement.
Absolutely. This combination, high RTP, low volatility, makes it ideal if you're looking for a more relaxing experience. You want to stretch your bankroll, enjoy the game for longer, without huge risks. It's definitely not for the adrenaline junkies seeking that one massive hit.
Makes sense. And I assume it works well on mobile, too.
Oh, yeah. Fully optimized.
Yeah.
Smooth gameplay on phones and tablets is pretty standard now, and Real Gems delivers there.
So if we tie this all together, what does it mean for you, the listener? Real Gems seems to simplify things with that 243 ways system, but then adds this surprising strategic depth with the rest spin feature.
It's a different flavor of excitement, doesn't it? Not
Yeah.
just pure chance, but a little interaction.
Yeah, and it really brings up an interesting point, doesn't it, about what you actually look for in your entertainment. Is it that, lottery-style thrill of maybe hitting a massive infrequent win?
Mhm.
Or is it more about the steady rhythm, that engaging, consistent flow of smaller, more frequent payouts?
It's about how a game's design, its volatility, its unique features like the respin really shapes your whole experience and ultimately your enjoyment.
Something to think about, for sure. How does that design influence what you find fun? Definitely food for thought until our next deep dive.